How many of us are connected to the backcountry of British Columbia?
Hiking, camping, fishing, hunting. It's been a way of life for many of us since we were children. But lately, it's getting a lot harder to do these things.
Gates and ditches are being found across more trails. Residents and tourists are finding routes between remote communities blocked, disappointing travelers and preventing economic opportunities.
We want to change all of that.
The 4WDABC Association of British Columbia is a non-profit society dedicated to public access to public land. To do that, we work with governments, commercial interests, recreation groups, and the public to help protect access to sites and trails.
We do this by finding common ground. No matter your preferred form of recreation, the common thread that unites us is that we all use a vehicle to access our trailhead. Every one of us feels the same excitement and relief when we leave the pavement and head into the mountains and forests. As trails become restricted and as more people escape the city for the backcountry, the greater the need to share our trails and avoid conflict.
Communicate. We participate in the Chilliwack Recreation Advisory Group, which includes representatives for all recreational users, motorized and non-motorized. We're a member of the Outdoor Recreation Council and have a member on their executive. Our social media presence is extensive. By talking to all of the stakeholders, we build relationships as well as respect, and we identify common issues to help find solutions that benefit everybody.
Educate. We offer driver training and safe recovery courses, host runs for new off-road drivers, and always advocate the Tread Lightly philosophy to off-road driving. Tread Lightly principles include staying on designated trails, avoiding sensitive ecological areas, always traveling prepared, and leaving no trace. By educating the public about safe and sustainable practices, we enable them to enjoy the off-road experience with confidence and to become advocates for the Tread Lightly approach. Safe drivers and cleaner sites benefit everyone.
Advocate. A good example of this is Eagle Mountain. Access to this well-loved trail has been threatened by development and concerns of various local governments over the years. The 4WDABC Association worked with BC Hydro Transmission, BC Parks, Metro Vancouver, Rec Sites and Trails, the City of Coquitlam, and landowners to keep the trail accessible to responsible users. As of 2018, a Bluetooth key system is in effect through the city, and the conversations regarding the area continue.
Volunteer. Our membership is committed to improving the backcountry experience for all users. Illegal dumping, abandoned vehicles, and firearm debris are an issue in many areas near cities. The 4WDABC Association of BC has organized cleanups in areas under urban pressure. Over 200 tons of garbage and steel has been removed from the Stave Lake area alone over the last 5 years.
The Nahatlatch Fire Tower alone required over 1,500 work hours over 5 weekends in 2012 to rebuild the iconic landmark. We continue to maintain the site so that members, as well as the public, can still access and enjoy it for free. Mount Lavina Fire Tower, which overlooks Kootenay Lake, has required over 1,000 volunteer hours to repair and renovate and maintain the trail. In 2016, the 4WDABC Association, through the efforts of local members, took over maintenance of the Cornwall Fire Tower, located west of Ashcroft, which saw the first ever management agreement between BC Parks and a motorized recreation group.
Hale Creek Shelter. In 2006, the association had to remove the original structure on this site as it was considered unsafe. We then advocated for a replacement structure which was funded by the ministry and built by volunteers in 2011. The new shelter is a wonderful example of volunteers working with government to better the recreation experience of thousands of people each year. Our monthly maintenance runs to Hale Creek are a highlight for many first-time off-roaders from the Lower Mainland, as well as experienced off-roaders from around BC and beyond. There are many more sites maintained regularly by volunteers, which are free for the public to use.
We host volunteer runs supporting Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and burn survivors, as well as countless fundraising efforts from our member clubs.
That's how we do it. But why do we do it? Because we want everybody to have a chance to experience British Columbia the way they want to, safely and responsibly.
We want to support recreational access in all forms for all people.
We want to keep our province beautiful.
We want to change the perception of a four-wheel drive enthusiast to that of a responsible user of the backcountry.
We want to build a future for our backcountry.
The 4-Wheel Drive Association of British Columbia. Tread lightly.